Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal. Officers needed in Gramercy. Please copy.
It's Spider-Man! Now get him! You guys said the bug was on vacation!
Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
Come on! Stand the car! Go!
I'm losing him! Gotta catch up. Just drop me off at the jail. No reason.
You got a gun? Take him out!
Here's your stuff. That's just... Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. Cops are coming. I've been on worse terms with them, but why take chances?
Assault currently in progress. Available officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
Try and guess how I feel about bullies. Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
You were just in time. They were like animals.
All units be advised, break-in in progress. Available officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
These guys are already breaking. I better stop the entry. Ever hear a knocking?
What are we supposed to do against that? Came to the wrong hood. He just got more in. Fire! What's wrong with you guys? Act out, man! That got him good!
So, you're all going to jail, where I bet you'll be as good at breaking out as you were at breaking in. That's a high-speed car chase, all right.
We're free citizens! We don't recognize your authority! Your vehicle is unregistered! On us!
Gotta shut this down before someone gets hurt. See ya! End of the road.
Attention units. Robbery reported. Suspects are armed. Incident is active in Dutchtown. Over.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette! You're weak! Good old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there.
You saved me. Thank you.
Gotta split before the cops get here. Bye, Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking!
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Said enough!
Can't lose him. Like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late?
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know it's my place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack. Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
What about my dog?
Peter, you're so thin. Are you eating?
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Hey, kid. How's all the science stuff?
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city. Looks like we've got some doorbusters. And it's not even Black Friday.
It's Spider-Man!
Ever hear a knocking?
Hit him up there! I heard him!
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
Okay, we're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
You got it!
So, you're all going to jail, where I bet you'll be as good at breaking out as you were at breaking in. I better be more careful with my adoring public. Excuse me, pardon me?
207, kidnapping reported. Officers near Nolita, please report.
Thought you'd be taller.
Later, Spider-Man.
That's a holdup. Oh, you started without...
It's him! That's right, Spider!
And no more muggers. Ah, I love a happy ending.
Thank you. Nice to know someone's still looking out. You gotta stay your life.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotic sale. Incident was reported near Trinity.
We're making our way over.
Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new? Nap time.
Sure, but I'm not just talking about the inmates. Guards, too. Those guys don't get paid all that much.
I hear you.
Take it from me. The boss has it better in there than we do out here.
I see him! Hey! I think we got... I can't... Boss wants your head.
Got a funny feeling. Let's get some of the boys up here.
Get him! The boss wants Spider-Man's head!
What are we supposed to do against that? He felt that!
Smoke him! Get back down here!
You guys are late. Don't worry, I got plenty of face kicks left.
Give up now, I'll go easy on you, baby.
Oh crap! Look out!
I can't punch him if he's in the air!
More guys? I don't have this many friends!
Spider-Man, I checked records and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
He can't take us all! You die!
Oh, great, more of them! Guys, Fisk isn't here! You could have just bailed!
You're not bulletproof! We gotta stop him!
This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars!
Thinning us out! Enough talking! You're done for! How'd you like that, Spider-Man? Open wide! Off me!
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
got a business proposition.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, a.k.a. the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he...
How does it work?
Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Doc's trying to lower the overall power consumption of the prosthetic. Way more efficient. And probably safer, too.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over?
Man, I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt, 10 minutes late from stopping a mugging. Still can't believe Doc hired me. Hope he doesn't regret it now. Wonder if I could 3D print a web shooter. Can't believe I've never tried that. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this?
Peter. Oh, Peter. Don't even know why I'm bothering to record this. Norman has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds. We were on the verge of such great things. If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads. My God, Peter, that's it!